What's happening, captains? How's everybody doing tonight? What's happening, captains? All right, sounding pretty good. How is everybody doing on this lovely Monday night? 300 Civic spoon engines with the most headsets going. Oh, God. Cody. Jeez Louise. What's up, Osvaldo? We got Datsuman Diecast in the house. Marky Poo. What's up, Mark? Mikey Frisco. Let's see that ugly mug. There you go. Diecast Life and Death. Mr. David. I just started the club, just faking it for months. What's up, PJ? There's Eddie G. There's Francisco. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Osvaldo says, I only got the white Porsche from Matchbox, but seen all but the orange Porsche in the Ultra Hots. Yes, that is a hot one to say the least. I was able to find a couple today, so I'll go over that here shortly. But in the meantime, welcome to Diecast Discussion number 104. I'm your host, Derek, aka Honest Diecast. But collectively, we are all Honest Diecast, striving for a better Diecast community. That's about the cars, not the money. If it's your first time, welcome. We like to talk everything Diecast here. And for everybody who's been here before, I see tons of you. Thank you for coming back. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. So yeah, we're going to have a special guest on today. It's my buddy Colin from Australia. Now, if you remember Colin, he's sent a handful of some amazing packages, like big, amazing packages, mainly short cards, but some pretty cool Australian exclusive stuff as well. And yeah, he's one of my pen pals. He's one of my Aussie pen pals. So yeah, super excited to have him on. We're going to talk about what it's like collecting in Australia because a lot of people don't know. So we're going to shed some light on that. Talk about like preference of diecast and stuff that is usually sought after in Australia. And I think it's going to be a fun conversation. It's going to be a great conversation. Colin is also he's a motorhead too, so he's very much into cars. Knows very much what's going on. Bathurst is his second home, so super excited to talk to him. Other than that, got some mail calls. Couple of purchases from DiecastZ coming in, and got a box from Mikey Frisco, aka Good Day to Diecast. What's up, Mikey? I see you there in the chat. Motorhead, and I got a pretty special, cool package from Josh over at Greedy 3D Designs. It's pretty cool. Some skepticism in the chat early on about it, or at least the thought of it, but I think it's awesome, and I'm excited to share it with you. Has to do with turning stuff into gassers that usually aren't gassers. Yo, I forgot about that box. Yeah. Yeah, I've been sitting here like burning a hole in my floor for a week. So thank you, Mikey, for whatever it is. I think you mentioned that there might be some Porsches in there, but yeah. A friend of mine brought me back from Nationals the Porsche 930 dinner car and handed it to me at no charge. I was blessed. Yes, sir, you are. PJ, love the shelf. Absolutely sick. Thank you. I'm glad it's noticeable. But yeah, I just literally finished this up like hour and a half, 2 hours ago, putting in LED display lights. I still have the room lights on because if I turn them all out, it's a little dark. Well, actually, I don't look that bad. In the preview, I looked bad. What do you guys think? Do you guys leave the room light off or turn it back on? What do you think? I think it might be a little too dark. Maybe. But you guys tell me. I'll flip them back on if you want. But yeah, it came out pretty good. You can't see the wiring at all. Like it's completely hidden. So set the mood. Says Marky. Okay. You guys aren't helping. Osvaldo says turn it back on. BJ says off for sure. Room light either way. Okay. Need a dimmer for the room light. Yeah, I need to switch out that panel. But anyways, I like it. Came out really good. Exactly what I envisioned. I just have to work on the lighting a little bit so I can have like that on and dim sum. Crazy, man. Crazy Osvaldo. So what are you guys finding out there? I'm sure a lot of you know Targets were dropping ultra hot shippers, and they were also dropping premium shippers. I was not able to run into fresh of either, to be honest with you, but wondering how you guys made out. Good friend Bill found a couple of chases, I think. I think he found 2 Volvo chases, if I remember right, from Autostrass. I think he found that in a couple of fresh shippers. So, Lone Star, what's up, buddy? Long time no see. The client's mood. I'm going to wine and dine the clients. I need that Porsche 934.5. Yes. Yeah, it's a work of art, man. It is a work of art. I friggin' love it. I absolutely love it. Went to a show this weekend and sold some cars, traded some cars. Lamborghini RLC Blue Countach. Nice. Very nice. Joe Ollie, what's coming in them? It's like a mix. And it's a very weird mix. It's not very consistent, but I've seen I ran into some Barbie combis today, the Fisher Price T1, so that mix of retro entertainment. Exotic Envy. What else? Autostrass. What else? It's like a mutt. It's like a mutt of a shipper. Like think of like a whole bunch of premium sets that have been out like in the past 6 or 8 months, and then just take a couple from each and throw them in a shipper. That's what that's what it is. Josh says got lucky and found 1Z and a few of the Porsches. Nice, very nice. I saw that Volkswagen Fastback. I grabbed one of those, the one that's like completely bare metal. It's like straight up Zamac. Grabbed one of those for Alex Graff. I didn't want one, but I kind of wish I would have taken one. Super nice car. Oh, Lord. Turn the lights down, low time. Put the red high heels on, the pink underwear, boys. Bow, wow, giggy, giggy. All right. Oh, my God. Cody, you are on one. The wizard is on one. Excuse me. I still want that Barbie combi. Got to keep my eyes peeled. Oh, if I knew that you needed that, I found like 3 or 4 of them today. Steven says getting ready to get screwed by Mattel again tomorrow. Yeesh. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see what games are to be played this week. I'm kind of on the fence, but I'm actually leaning on going for that Z. That Z is pretty sick. I kind of like it. Craze Graham here in Vegas. Graham, is that you, buddy? Reds Premium Ultra Shippers here in Vegas. I was just thinking about it. If that's you, man, I was just thinking about you today, wondering how you're doing, man. Andre, yo, what's up, everyone? What's up, Andre? Saw a lot of Exotic Envy with Noah Senza, Jay Leno. That's another one. Cool Combis, Matrix Lincoln. Yep. A lot of retro entertainment cars. Retro entertainment cars. What's up, Iggy? Happy National Mustang Monday. That's news to me. I didn't know it was Mustang Monday, but I'll roll with it. I just found the S13 transport about 20 minutes ago. Total score for me. Nice. Yeah, I found that on a last out of town hunt. I didn't take it though because the card was in pretty bad shape. So I figured I'll just hold out, see what happens. The truck wasn't there. There's a Mustang there. I didn't take that either. Kind of wish I did. Because yeah, that transport is sick. That transport is super sick. There's Shane from Super JDM Diecast. What's up, Shane? Saying what's up to Mark. Joe, found any speed machines yet? Yes, I found another set today, but guess what? No Porsches. I still have yet to find a Porsche in the wild from a speed machine. Walked away from the Barbie combi as well. Yeah, it's nice. It's a very nice scheme and everything. It's it's going to be a win for any combi collector, that's for sure. Tony, thank you. What's up, buddy? How's it going? How you doing? Jeff, I think I have a new illness. Picked up a majorette pink pig and muscle machine 933. 993? I know what you're talking about. Talking about the green one. You can probably see it like right there. You can see the front of it. I have one of those up there. Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Vacationing in Vegas. Nice. Very nice. Full custom diecast garage. You're not that far. You're only like 4 hours from me. I found the 911 GT3 RS in 9-pack. That thing is nice, but I'm more ready for the green recolor. I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, that one is sick. That one is sick. PJ, I've been making a ton of customs yesterday. Just finished a R33 GTR and working on some right now. Nice. Nice. I like to see people give love to R33 GTRs. I love it. Went to a small Hot Wheels event outside Birmingham. I had a blast. Did some trading. Nice, Stefan. Oh boy. Aloha Diecast. That's you. What's up, man? Doing well. Man. Wanted to go to nationals in Ohio really bad, especially after going to Vegas. Kind of got the convention buzz. I'm ready for another one. But yeah, going good. Just trying to get this place set up, and slowly but surely. But yeah, just hanging in there and trying to find some stuff. Trying to find some stuff locally. Hopefully, you're finding some stuff out there too. Joe, okay, I'm going to 2 targets now. Nice, man. Good luck. You guys can read that one, but agreed, Osvaldo. Agreed. Agreed. That's funny. What's up, Nitrous Diecast? How you doing? Yep. Seen 2 real R33s as of recent. Honestly, I think I'm a fanboy. Yep. Super underrated. Super underappreciated. It's the most underappreciated GTR in my opinion. Freaking love R33s. Going to Legends Tour event in Houston in July. Just waiting for the info. Nice. Gonna go grab an S2000, eh? S2000 is this year's Legends Tour car. Sean, yes, R33s do need more love. Shane says to Andre, Inland Empire Rail fan, you're in my neck of the woods. Nice. You guys should get together and go hunting or something. You know what I mean? So yeah. While I wait for comments to get caught up, I'll show you the finds. It's not that much. I don't think I showed this last episode because I think I just picked this up maybe 4 or 5 days ago, I think. I decided to pull the trigger on this 2-pack because that is, I don't care who you are, that 2-pack right there is fantastic. And plus, me liking GT cars, LM cars, Ford GT is there. So yeah, pick that up. That'll be going into the 2-pack collection. And as for today, I didn't find jack squat, but these, and this was a huge win from across 2 targets. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So it's finally been found. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. That's one that I can't let pass. So for sure. One of my favorite porch castings of all time, the 934.5. Absolutely gorgeous. Spectre Flame Orange. Spectre Flame Orange got the 68 on it. And I was watching Bullet Tony Customs. I was watching Anthony's channel the other day, and it looks like he took one of these and detampoed it. And it looked really, really good. So you could easily detampo that and put some Jaeger decals on it, and boom, there you go. There you go. But yeah, friggin' fabulous. Friggin' fabulous, man. Oof. That's it. That's it for finds. But yeah, needless to say, a big deal. A very, very, very big deal for me. Absolutely, 110%. Yeah, Sammy's having a hell of a time trying to find that in the Houston area. So I am definitely going to send him at least one of those. And hopefully I find some more and I'll send him some more because, yeah, he loves that card too. As do I. Yeah, it's best ultra hot of all time, in my opinion. But I'm biased. You know me, I'm biased. American Muscle needs some more love. Big Daddy. But ultra hot, well, you guys have had some, like, domestics have had, like, really good ultra hots so far. There's definitely some that I wouldn't mind seeing come out as an ultra hot, like a 62 Chevy or Bel Air Gasser or something like that. That'd be kind of cool. But yeah, I like the imports and I like the Porsches. It's ultra hots and many other things as well. Hopefully the same luck runs with the tables. Yeah, right. Yeah, we just went over that, Steven. Yeah, Target's getting ultra hot shippers and premium shippers right now. A lot of BKs, a lot of friggin' BKs coming back up. You guys know that? Are you guys noticing that in your area? There's a huge influx of BKs again. Target, friggin' Albertsons, Safeway again. I've even found B at a couple of Walmarts. It's like B is like that case that just doesn't go away. Every single year, it just keeps coming back around and around and around and around and around. I'm still waiting for a really, really solid F case hit, but yeah, in due time. F case is always a tough case for me, always. I'm talking about mainline, super, everything. Right. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Ultra hot, mainly muscle car. That GT 500, that gold one that's in there, car is beautiful. I'm going to be sending a couple of those to Jason here pretty soon. Mustang Hunter. I need a 70 Chevelle to come out in ultra hot. Yeah, for sure. I did pick up something else. That just reminded me. I just don't remember where I put it. There it is. I decided to pick this up just because I absolutely love the color. The 64 Chevelle. Yeah, you reminded me of that. So thank you. Thank you, Andre. Yeah, that color's fantastic. It's like a super like bright teal. It's like I don't know. I've don't think I've ever seen a super or anything like this color, but it's really, really nice. It's a gorgeous teal. Usually something I would leave on the pegs, but I was like, I really like the color on that. I want that. So I grabbed that. So there we go. All right. Now I'm done. Yeah, I'm done. Let's see. Just saw the next mystery models are going to have the 356 as one of the chases. Oh, God. 356. Well, actually, it's not a big deal because, like, as far as mystery models goes, I never do well with mystery models. Ever. Ever. I don't think I ever found the 993 GT2, the reddish brick red. That's kind of what I prefer to call it. Sedona red, kind of. Never found that. Never even found that. So yeah. There's more BKs. Mikey Frisco. BK's dropping to DG. Sean Coral, I'm getting C case. Yes. Targets have also been getting the in-cap dump bins. And I've seen primarily B, C, D, and E in those. Like a mix. Like, just depends on the store. But a lot of B. A lot of B. What's up, Scotty? Did you change your name? Welded Tongue Diecast. That would hurt to get your tongue welded. That would hurt. My Walmart went from F to A. That sucks. Shane, we are flooded by FKs here, Derek. Oh boy. I hope Arizona's next in line. I really hope so. I really, really hope so. I want some more. I want to try for some more Porsches, some more of the Audis. Yeah, that Audi DTM car, that 90 Quattro is just thing's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Abraham, I can't find the Zamac combi. They're hard to hear. So yeah, I haven't seen a lick of a Thunderbird or a combi locally. Mostly FKs here too. Okay, that's good. That's good. I was kind of hoping for a heavy influx of F into Arizona. So looks like you guys are confirming that. Thank you. Dollar General hasn't had any Hot Wheels where I'm at, only Matchbox. Yep, I've tried some Dollar Generals. Squat. Nothing on the pegs, nothing for a shelf shipper, anything, nothing. You need those Porsches from FK's Magnus Walker. No, more so the Carrera, the 2.7. Yeah, I thought I had one here, but I only have one. I found in the wild, out of town hunt. That's it. But yeah. Stay tuned for Sammy's 713 diecast. He did a custom on one, and it is sick. It is sick. By the way, quick shout out to Sammy at 713 diecast. He has collabed with Model Cars Houston and is now doing reviews on Premium 164 diecast. He just uploaded his first episode for that recently, where I think it was a Hobby Japan EK9 Civic, and he was comparing it to the Hot Wheels one. Go check it out if you guys are interested and have a chance to. But he's going to be doing a lot more, so yeah, stay tuned. What's up, Eddie? Ed Ramos? Has anyone found the Skyline 5-pack? Nope. The table are treating us very well. Step in our second wallet today. Found a GT 500 Ultra. Nice find, full custom diecast garage. Found the Ben Super at Walmart Friday. Nice. Anyone notice that the Auto World GT40 is too small? I seen it and I looked at it and I thought the proportion might be a little bit off. Like, it does look smaller than 164. It should be bigger than that. It's very, very nice casting though. David, how many Audis do you want? I'll probably be good with like 5 Zillas. No, I'm good on Zillas. I think I'm good on Zillas. I think. Shane, you're too kind. Thank you. Thank you. You know what? I'm sure I'll be able to find them in due time. Yeah. Yeah, let me think about it. Let me know what you need for them. I'll probably take them. Steve, still looking for yellow combi. Geez, I've come across so many of those, man. I know I got a couple extras in that box in my charity and my charity donation get rid of box. Let me see how many I got in there. I think I got 2 or 3 of them in there, I think. Okay. It's not a big deal. David, I picked up a bunch of 2.7s too. Yeah. Sub Victoria, hey, O'Reilly's dropping G and H case. Yes. Yeah. I think people are onto him pretty good. I've been checking O'Reilly's and I haven't found much. That's for sure. David says the GT40 is actually a small car. Nice. Nitrous Diecast is looking for some Godzillas. Cody's wizard sleeve. I mean, man is out. All right, buddy. Have a good one. Thanks for tuning in. Aaron says, I got some Zillas. It's going to cost you, though. That's right, man. Charge up the main lines. Okay, Shane. Yeah, whatever's good for you, man. If you're looking for something too, let me know and I can try to help you out. Yeah, John. The ultra hots have been really, really, really tough. Like it took some grinding to find these Porsches for real. It took some serious grinding. I hope to find at least a couple more. When do Kroger's typically get their promotion shippers? I went last Sunday and nothing. I want to say J Case is usually their one of their first promotion cases of the year. I think that's the one that always stands out to me. But I think last year was actually M Case, wasn't it? M Case was their promotional shippers, if I remember right. So yeah, typically summertime. Oh, you're too kind, Scotty. You didn't have to. Yeah, that was crazy. That was a crazy story that you told me today, man. It's crazy. Stefan, anyone but lucky with any of the Amazon 16 car sets? Does anyone think it's a waste of money? I'm on the fence about them. I know Aaron. I'm always scared I'm butchering his last name, but Aaron Safiels. He's a member on our Facebook group. He's here. I know that he bought like 4 of the D case ones, and he was able to pull a Lotus out of one of those, if I remember right. Lone Star, I don't really trust the black boxes because I think people take the cars out and replace them, reseal, and return them. It's always possible. It's like that third party, event promotion or exclusive type thing. It's always possible. Definitely possible. Brian K. Bender says, Stefan, I got 1 super and 2 treasure hunts out of all the black boxes from Amazon. How many did you get, Brian? Sounds like you bought a lot of them. There's Lamont. That's right. Lamont, he got the Mercedes out of one of the Amazon boxes. So yeah, it's possible. It's definitely possible. Who's going to be at Legends Tour in Houston on the 8th of July? I want to meet some collectors, maybe trade in person. I don't know. You might want to ask 713 Diecast Sammy. He might. That's the only person that I know in Houston directly. I've been seeing soups from the black boxes. I have a G are coming next week from Amazon, so we'll see. Nice. Fingers crossed, Shane. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Nice, Ed. Yeah. Yeah, my coworker, my buddy Scott, he found a whole bunch of transports today. Geez, Lamont, you're killing it, dude. Got 3 DK Supers at Dollar Tree today. Nice. Nice. I haven't seen any D at I haven't seen any D at our Dollar Trees. It's been C and it's been E. They seem to have skipped over F, but maybe they'll go back. I don't know. Get ready for our next box. You guys are too kind, man. You guys are too kind. On that note, everybody who participated in the charity event on the last diecast discussion for Josh's Hot Wheel Addiction, I'm going to be sending out your boxes either tomorrow or Wednesday, so just bear with me. I'll get those out to you guys. If anybody wants an update on that, we did send Josh an initial payment of $250 because that was I don't think I ever said that on the diecast discussion, but that was kind of what he was looking for, was $250. So I sent that to him. We're still working through the shipping on Pia's end and everybody that donated to the auction event and sent stuff out. So we're waiting for all that, waiting to distribute the rest of the money and stuff like that, and then we're going to be sending another payment to Josh. So once that's done, I'll show you guys what we raised and everything for him. So, but he was very, very appreciative, and we did some good. We helped him out because I think it was pretty bleak there for him. So happy to help out a member of the community. So. Alex says, answer your DMs, Lamont. Oh, I hope so too, Lone Star. I hope Hot Wheels makes a Porsche diorama set with 911 GT3 RS, 992, 911 GT3, and Aerolift. Yes. Yes, you are speaking my language, sir. What's up, Olds dude? Says hello, Derek and all. What is up? So yeah, we'll be getting those boxes shipped off here pretty soon. All right. Let's go over mail calls because I got a little bit of talking about one of these things to go over. And I didn't make one, so that's fine. All right. Let me get my kata. Oh. Got to get a shelf for all my stuff up here. Right now, I'm just using that little basket. Hot Wheels should make a Magnus Walker 72 911 STR. That'd be nice. NASCAR, I dig the shelf lighting. Thank you. Yeah. IKEA. So here's the box from Mikey Frisco, aka Good Day to Diecast. Please head over to his channel, check him out. I'm going to be hopefully getting him on an episode of Diecast Discussion here pretty soon. So yeah. We will find out, Aramis. We will find out. Oh. Festive, Mikey. Festive. I love it. Nice. Okay, let's see what we got in here. He sent, more of those. Nice. Okay. So we got a Chevy Silverado from last year's, the ENF, I believe ENF. So very nice. Got a Chevy Silverado mainline. We got 2 of these. These will definitely go to good use. 2 of the Mark IV Toyota Supers from last year's M&N case. Very, very nice. Thank you, Mikey, for that. definitely going to good use there. You know these are going to good use. I have a metric ton of each one of these now. So the blue 991 GT3 from last year's K and L case, and the beautiful black recolor from last year's Q, this year's A. There's two more of those blue ones. Freaking gorgeous. Thank you, Mikey. And oh, hello. Nice. We got a DG exclusive 935. My customs are stocked for life. Yeah. Seriously. I'm not going to be taking any recolors of. I'm not going to be taking more than like 3 of those red ones that are coming out in, I think, J case. I think the red recolor of this one is coming out in J, if I remember right. But yeah, I'm not going to be taking any extras of those. None. Just going to take the couple that I want for my tote, and that's it. And then last but not least, he remembered that I was on a very large hunt for these at one time. The Lycan Hypersport from Boulevard. Reason being, it's got those big fatties, those big fat DPs in the back and regular ones in the front. So very nice. Thank you very much, Mikey. I appreciate all this stuff. I really do. I'm going to send you a little goodie box too. You got to tell me what you want, though. You got to tell me what you want and what you like to collect. I don't like to send people stuff that they don't want. Lost them. Me? I'm here. That flat black Porsche was in my top 5 main lines of 2020. Nice. Yeah, beautiful recolor. And I don't know, I get the notion that the blue one, the first one, was slept on. I mean, it was really, really hard to find at first, but everybody wants the black one. I mean, that's nice, but we'll see how that red one does. I think that red one is sharp. That red one is super sharp. I'm going to be taking them tampos off, maybe strip a few. Nice. Never see the Best Buy castings. Does anyone like the Mercury Cougar, Mercury Gasser Super coming out this year? I dig it. Yeah. What is that? Mercury Comet, right? Yeah, that car has been out in. That car was out in Drag Strip Demon, the premium set. And it also came out in a transport as well. And I think it was really, really slept on. I think it's a very nice gasser. Wow, she got a slushie and I didn't get anything. That's not nice. Oh, that's frozen from the other night. But yeah, I like it. I think it looks really good. I think it's going to be a pretty good Supra, to be honest with you. I'm still mostly excited for the Mark II Supra, and of course the 935 Supra and the 510. Those are the ones I'm most excited about. But yeah. Ed, okay, buddy. You have a great night. Thanks for checking in. Get some Z's. Catch those bad boys. Okay? Catch them. Catch them. Slushy for the clients. Right. Okay. Let's go through mail calls. I've already opened these. These things are works of art. And I was supposed to, it's probably in my mailbox now. My mailman was running late, but I got another one of these coming in the mail, and there's a reason for that. Because I think this is going to be my first non-Hot Wheel, non-Matchbox custom. I'm going to take it apart. I'm going to strip it and make a custom out of it. But I was so excited for this, and this thing did not disappoint at all. I got another one here that I got to show you, but check this out. Look at this deliciousness. Look at that friggin' detail. It's even got the ceramic coated white exhaust just like the real one. If you don't know what you're looking at, you are looking at the Tarmac Works. Oops. You're looking at the Tarmac Works Global 6.4 collab for the Pagani Huayra R. This thing is stupid good. It is dumb good. And I really hope that they come out with more color variations of it. I really, really do. I really, really do. Look at the spoiler too. It's got those separate little downforce spoilers on the side in bare metal. That's what they are. You want to see the best part? You want to see something freaking awesome about this? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shoot one in flat clear. Maybe. But I have a second one of these coming, and it's coming apart. So when I'm ready to do customs, one of those is getting done. I might even buy more. Oh, this thing's gorgeous. It's not the only one I got, though. You think that one's gorgeous? Check this one out. These are the only two colors that come in right now. But this one doesn't disappoint either at all. There's a green one. Absolutely stupid detail. It's so precise. It's so good. It is so good. It is so good. There's the same thing. The spoiler. It's got the little winglets on the side and the bare metal. So absolutely fabulous, man. And trust me, the stance is much better when it's on the ground. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. Bang it on the table to make sure it's metal. No, we don't do that anymore. Yeah, see, look at that stance. Yeah. Oh. Magnifique. Oh, so good. So freaking good. Is that a Supra? No, Zach. That would be a Tarmac Global 6.4 Huayra R. My favorite track only supercar. My favorite one in the world ever produced. Freaking love this car. So yeah, second one's probably out in the mailbox right now. So I'll go grab that. But it's another one of the black ones. But they roll. They absolutely roll. They absolutely roll. Yeah, I don't even know why I'm putting them in the box. I'll take them back out, and they're going right up in the Pagani shrine right there. Yes, sir. All right, yeah. So excited to show you guys that, like for real. Okay, one last mail call, and then we'll get our special guest on. So I saw these up for sale. That could be easily souped up with some new decals. Yes, sir. It could. It could. Oh, Jeff, I need to send you the link to the video of that, and maybe you can get some ideas. Maybe you can get some ideas on decals, because there's 5 different ones going around a track, and all of them have different livery, different deco on it. There's like a metallic blue one that has like orange on it. It's fabulous looking. There's like 3 or 4 black ones. It's just, yeah, they're amazing. But anyways, the person from down under, yes, Christian. Yeah, he'll be on shortly. Okay, so I saw these available on Facebook. So I reached out to the person who makes these. It is Josh from Greedy Designs, or Greedy 3D 3D designs. Try saying that 5 times fast. But I touched base with them because I wanted to know how much these kits cost. And, we got to talking, and I told them, hey, I wasn't trying to get anything out of them, but I told them, I run a YouTube channel and I can help you, promote these if you want. And, I was just like, let me know how much it costs, whatever. And I just dropped a piece. I'm laying all the pieces out right now. But yeah, when he realized who I was, he was like, dude, I'll just send, because I wanted to get 3 of these kits. And he was like, I'll just send them to you, just put it together and, maybe do a review. Let me know what you think about them. And I was like, okay, that works. Hold on, guys. I dropped the piece. I gotta find it. Got it. Okay, got it. All right. So, anyways, this is the initial product, and he's going to be making more of these kits for different cars, and I think it's a really, really, really cool idea. So what this is right here is a 3D printed 510 gasser, 510 sedan gasser base. The one that's in the thumbnail. And there's a spacer that goes into the front that lowers the wheels down farther. So, and it raises the body up higher. So you get the base. You get a 3D printed roll cage. And just talking to Josh, I think this you can glue it in if you want, but it'll sit in there. It'll just sit in there with the windows on. So it's got that full piece. I believe that this is the one that goes in the rear window. This is another roll cage piece. That's another roll cage piece. This right here, it's a little vacuum cleaner looking attachment thing. That's your spacer for the front wheels. That lifts the body up. It's kind of hard to see, but looks like a little vacuum attachment. And then you have your front bumper mounted fuel tank. Front bumper mounted fuel tank. It's going to have a hard time focusing. Just bear with me, guys. Let's see. I think. There we go. Got your blower. Your blower that sticks out of the hood. And if you really want to, you can build like an engine. You can build like a head and a block, and you can put this on it if you want to cut the hood completely out. But if you just don't mind the blower, it's got a little pin right here that you drill just behind the post, like going towards the windshield, and then you can just glue it into place. And it fits and looks perfect. And then, last but not least, you got 2 sets of headers. 2 sets of 3D printed headers. So, really super cool kit. I'm totally anxious to get my customizing table back up and start customizing again. Because I really want to try one of these for sure. I definitely want to give one of these a go. But he's coming out with new models. I know that I think he's working on a Datsun 620 truck. I think he's working on a kit for that. I remember I saw a picture. And other cars. I'm not sure which other ones, but this is the one that I was interested in. Decals. Decals, yeah. But yeah, cool little 2-piece kit right here. So yeah, I'm going to be putting that together and making a video on that. So it's really cool. And, it's not going to be everybody's thing, but I think a lot of people could have a lot of fun with these kits. I remember somebody was saying in the chat, shouldn't even exist, but just think about it this way. Jakarta Diecast made a 510 gasser. So, I mean, if you think it's totally blasphemous, it can't be that bad, right? So yeah. So yeah, friggin' awesome. Friggin' awesome. What do you guys think about that? The link for Greedy Designs is in the description. So if you want to visit that Facebook channel or the Facebook page, check them out, get in contact with them about these kits. That's where to go. FDM printer or resin? I believe they're resin. I believe so. Alrighty, guys. It's about that time. We're going to be talking to my good friend Colin from Australia. If you remember Colin, he sent me some killer friggin' boxes. Super nice guy. I try to help him out with like some M2 stuff and other things that he can't get in the States, like exclusives. And in return, I just want short cards. I love my short cards. So, yeah, let's talk to Colin. We're going to talk to him about what it's like collecting in Australia, hunting in Australia, ask him a little bit about his background. Super excited to have him on. So please welcome Colin from Australia.
Hi.
What's up, Colin? How you doing?
Not much.
Nice. What time is it there? It is currently, what time is it here? It's going on 7 p.m. here. What time is it there?
It's 11:57 a.m.
Nice. Yep. 7 hour difference. 7 hour difference. 7 hour difference. So yeah, how you been lately? And are you finding anything in Australia? Because you guys are usually eons ahead of us. What are you guys seeing circulate down there right now?
So I haven't been out personally looking, hunting, but everyone's been getting the case with the AMG Mercedes. The black one.
Yeah,
That's G.
That's G and H, I think. Yeah.
That's what's dropping at the moment. The 2-packs with the Skyline, that's dropping. So
nice.
Yeah.
Nice. You guys are eons ahead. What store do you guys find your 2-packs and your like your box sets and boulevards in again?
So the 2-packs we find at Kmart, which you guys don't have anymore.
Yeah. You guys still got Kmart. I remember that now.
Yeah. So N24 too. So
yeah, and that one is that's like your version of Walmart, isn't it?
Pretty much. Yeah, I would say so. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the twin packs are usually at Kmart. Boulevards are at Kmart. Everything has it at Kmart, but what they stock and what they have is two totally different things.
Yeah.
And everywhere else, so it's really odd. You got to. It depends what state, what country, what state, what town. Everywhere stock's totally different.
Yeah.
Which makes it hard.
Yeah. Kind of like here, it's like, you got your Walmarts that, they'll pull everything out at night, and then you got the pallet raiders, and, a lot of our grocery stores will stock first thing in the morning, and then Target is anywhere from, first thing in the morning to late in the evening. It's like there's no telling.
Yeah. I mean, once you get a routine, a time, when they stock, it's easier. But yeah.
It's like just same principle. Doing your research and just figuring out when those trucks come and when they pull those U-boats out and all that stuff.
That's exactly right.
Yep.
We just don't seem to get the quantity that you guys do.
Yeah, which is unfortunate. Yeah, so I think Operation Pop Culture just answered this, but Lone Star Diecast was asking, does Australia still have Toys R Us?
No. Which is a shame, because I used to get lots of premiums from Toys R Us. They were a good source of premiums. But yeah, they've just packed it in and gone.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I guess it's like only online. Yeah, we lost Toys R Us a long time ago as well, and they're trying to make a comeback, but in a form where they just kind of got like their own little corner inside of, I think it's Macy's or is it J.C. Penney's? I can't even remember.
yeah, okay.
But yeah, it's nothing special. Hopefully they'll come back though. I miss Toys R Us.
So do I. So do
Yeah,
I.
yeah.
But like, look, we got Target, which stock. So Target stocks Ultra Hots when they have them.
Yeah.
Um, they stock Boulevards, main lines, premiums, you name it.
Yeah, that's good that you guys get that stuff at least, you know.
Yeah, it's a tiny little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh yeah, Andre said lots of memories from Toys R Us. Yeah. Yeah, back when I was a kid, like when I got over the Hot Wheels and diecast car time period of my childhood, I remember Toys R Us and going in there and just looking for tractors, like looking for Tonkas
Yeah,
and like John Deere and Case and Caterpillar stuff. I remember those days. I used to get so excited. Legos too. Back when I used to do Legos.
that's where I found my JH2s. Was
Oh,
Toys
nice,
R Us. Yeah.
nice.
So if I could go back to then, what I know now, I would have grabbed more.
Oh hell yeah. Oh yeah, that's like a yeah. That set's getting up there. That set's like roughly going for I think around 100 or 120 now. Like just cranking up there. Of course, JH1 is the big winner. It's
Yeah,
the
well,
big money maker. You know.
never seen that here, so
Yeah, that was way before
it's
my collecting days. I was SOL. No chance.
unfortunately I don't know what it is with Mattel, but we seem to miss out on the first editions of premiums,
Yeah.
and then we start to get the second ones. So or we just miss out completely. So which I don't know why. It's very odd.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. So what's it like hunting in Australia? Is it pretty tough? Like lots of competition? Do you have a lot of like scalpers and resellers to battle against? Like what's it like?
Stacks and stacks and stacks. So I was going to Kmart because, like I said, we've got 24-hour Kmart's here.
Hmm.
So my closest Kmart's about 20 minutes away. I know that they stock at night time at 12 o'clock at night. So I would go down and sit there, wait for them to pull the cages out, patiently waiting. Yeah, getting disappointed an awful lot, but you know, get rewarded sometimes. But I would never really see many people there at night at that time, obviously, because everyone's got lives and jobs. So,
Yeah.
um, but look, in the morning, I would go to another stall that we have here, Big W.
Hmm.
I would go there. They open at 8 o'clock in the morning, and there would be maybe 5 or 6 older guys there, waiting for the doors to open, and they'll just make a beeline straight to the cards.
Yeah.
So without fail, every morning, everywhere, there's always people waiting to go in.
Yeah.
So,
Sounds
but
familiar.
yeah, it'd be the same there too, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But my area is very, very, very hard to hunt in. Like there's just lots of collectors, lots of scalpers, which just take everything. and then you see it on Facebook, you know, that night, $50 for this car, you know, $20 for this main one, and you think just leave it, seriously.
Yeah.
But
It's like just looking for anything to make a couple bucks off of.
exactly right, exactly right. So I tend to do a lot of out of town hunts. That's after watching you and giving me, you know, the desire to go do that. I do find more out of town. So
Yeah.
it is a big trip, but
Yeah, it's fun though. You know, take a little drive across the countryside or something, and
yeah.
just
So it's not nice little day trip.
yeah, just make it into that town, and then hit those stores and see stuff on the shelf that just would not be there in your town. So it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. So like I do a big loop. It's a 7 hour drive for
Wow.
the loop, and that's just driving, so not including getting out, looking. And it's about 556 Ks in
Yeah.
total.
Jeez.
So
It's a drive.
look, it's a drive. It's a nice day. I don't do it that often. I'll do it maybe once every 2 months.
Yeah.
I'll go do that. But I generally do find, you know, a couple of cars. So
Yeah.
it's always good.
As long as it makes the drive worth it, right?
Look, just the drive alone, getting out's fine.
Yeah.
And as you
Okay.
said, I get to go to my favorite place, Bathurst. So
Oh yeah. That's always a win right there too.
so usually when I go there, do my loop, I do a quick run around the track because it is a public road. So not
Oh
many
wow, that's
trucks
nice. I
don't
didn't
know
know that
about
was a
that.
public road.
So yeah, it's pretty fun.
Nice. Very, very nice. Mark from Dotson Diecast had a request. He was asking if you could say GTR.
GTR.
Okay. I don't know if you ever watch his channel, but he always says GDR.
GTR.
GDR. Thanks,
No,
Mark.
thanks, Mark.
I'm assuming like in different areas of Australia, there's different accents. Like some are heavier, some are lighter, and
Oh, 100%.
yeah,
100%. Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Depends on town people, you know, very multicultural here. So
yeah, yeah. So, when you go out and you find like a drop, you find like a big drop, like lots of cases, or some dump bins, like 2 or 4 or 6 dump bins. What is usually your thought as far as like supers go, or even premium chases? Like, hey, in your opinion, like how's the distribution there? Does it need work? What's your likelihood of finding like a super or a premium chase?
so supers, I I hope for them, but when I get to a drop, I never expect them.
Yeah,
Like they're that hard to get, you know. Like when I see guys, not you, but you know, because I know how much work you put into it. But you know, when I see people, oh, I found 6 or 3 chases in one drop, it's like, oh, are you serious? Like, I'm lucky to find one. Like,
yeah,
like I think my last super was the Miura from
yeah.
last year. That was my last super.
Eesh.
Um, I did I did muck up. I don't know if I told you. I mucked up last year. I went to Kmart. I was waiting, um, and there was these guys there, and they were looking for Hot Wheels cars. And I said to them, "Oh, look, oh, it's just too nice." I said, "Hey, you should stick around. They restock at about 12 o'clock. You know, they might have something." They restocked and they brought out, I think, about 16 or 18 cases, which was a massive drop.
Yeah.
And they stuck around, and the guy next to me pulled the green Camaro Super. And I was on, I shouldn't have said anything.
Should have let him walk.
I should have. So, hey, but look, that's just me. If I find supers, I find them. If I don't, hey, it's no big deal.
Yeah, because the reason why I ask you that is because you, Ben, and Josh have all sent me pictures on our chat because we have a Facebook chat. It's entitled Aussie Buddies. But you guys have sent me some pictures of like some seriously impressive drops, like time and time again, that you guys get to, and there's just no super. Like it's just weird. Like
Nothing.
massive drops that you guys hit. Sometimes there's other people there, sometimes there's not. But it just seems like the distribution there is just it's unreal hard. And these aren't we're not talking about like short cards. Like the Aussies, they get short cards, but we're talking just normal international long cards. Like there's just I don't see you guys pull them very often at all.
No, so those that big drop that I got to, there was one super in all of those cases.
In like 18 cases, but that's like time and time again. Like you guys
One
send me
super. Yeah.
You guys send me those pictures and I'm just like, what the heck? Where are they all going? They're not going there. Where are they going? Because I mean,
so,
yeah.
Look, I don't know if because at the factory they're pulling them for international at the factory. I don't know. I don't want to say that, but I just did. So
it's tough to know what to think. I mean, like I said, I've said it so many times on episodes. Like, we're spoiled here in the U.S. If we get an 18 case drop, we can almost count on a super being in there, at least one.
That's crazy.
But you guys, Alex says it really good right here. Our international supers are much rarer than U.S. supers, 100%. That was my hypothesis on it. Some people will say, it's roughly the same, and we don't see international cases much here for obvious reasons. We're American and we get American cases. But yeah, I've had a lot of international case here, and just I can never count on it either. And in my mind, it's just imprinted that for some reason or another, international cases are just not getting supers put in them for whatever reason. It's weird. It's crazy.
Yeah. And touching on that, short card supers, as you know, very, very, very hard. There you go.
The holy grail of supers. It doesn't even. It could be a tuned Batman, and it'll be considered a holy grail because it's like, they just don't come around.
So I've only ever found two. So that's it in my whole time.
Yeah. So, now on the flip side though, and it's weird how this works with you guys too, because I noticed this as well. But when you guys get premium cases in, sometimes you guys will find heaps of premium chases in one case, and then when the next one comes, like virtually nobody in Australia is finding any of those chases.
It seems like it's this case, then this case gets nothing, this case gets it, and it's really bizarre.
Yeah, because I remember last year you guys were killing the C8R chases. Like I think all three of you guys found like what 3 or 4 of them or something like that.
Yep,
all 3 of you guys.
The Lamborghinis, I found two Lambos.
Yeah.
I found RX-7 out of the Run and Run set.
Yeah.
And I ended up finding one of those. So
yeah, but it's like the instance that I remember the most from last year was you guys were finding heaps of the C8Rs out of American Scene.
Yeah.
And then Deutschland Design came around, and none of you guys found any of the Mercs, and none of you guys knew anybody who found the Merc, which is crazy.
And then same with the Skyline.
Yeah, there's Ben right there. He said he found 10 C8 chases.
There you go.
That's insane.
That's crazy.
That is insane. But yeah, I mean, we're feeling We're feeling that effect too for some, but like just general like distribution. Like I've never found Ronin run in the wild ever. And what else? I came across lots of
the
what was the
drag,
first one? What's
the
that?
drag one, the drag
Yeah,
set.
Dragster Demon. I came across plenty of sets of that. Never found one, and
Yeah,
it's just strange. The distribution is just it's really strange nowadays. Really weird.
like I found a case of the Ronin runs, and in a unlikely spot because we some newsagents in Australia stock Hot Wheels cars, so you've always got to check everywhere. You can't just focus, you know,
Yeah,
on one spot. You've got to always go to different places. And I walked in there and I knew that they stocked them. And I asked politely, hey, do you have any of these? And the lady's like, yeah, sure, how? And she pulled 3 cases out and she cracked the first one and it was Ronin Run. And I just seen that black car. I said, oh, that's what I want. And I right.
that's what
And
I needed.
I asked her, I said, can you open the other boxes so I can see what's in them? She wouldn't open the other boxes.
Ah,
damn. And I'm like, not that I wanted if they had them all, but you know, they might have.
It makes you wonder though. It's like what? It's like were they all loaded? You never know.
you never know. And it's like, and look, you probably have the same thing. You go, oh, I won't go to the Walmart, you know, and then you go, oh, should have I gone there? I probably would have got something, you know.
Yeah.
Same thing, you know.
Yeah, you always kick yourself in the butt. But
like,
hey, well, I wouldn't have known if I didn't try, you know. It's like
that's exactly right.
Yeah. Josh Randall is asking a kind of off-topic question, but he said it might be a completely different area than Colin's app. But how's everything recovered from the major fires a few years ago, and how did that impact distribution?
That was a long time ago. Yeah, that was probably about 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything seems obviously to be all back to normal. Distribution, look, the fires didn't really muck things up. It's more the floods. We've just had a lot of floods here, and that's mucked a lot of stuff up.
Yeah, it's kind of your raining season now, isn't it?
I think we're just, I can't remember what season it is.
Yeah, because a lot of people are forgetting you guys are in fall now, right?
Yeah, so yeah, we would be autumn. Yeah, so we'll be coming up to winter soon. So hoping for snow. So I know you don't like it, but hey, I love the cold weather.
I'm good. If I was in Australia, I'd be in the mild and warm all season.
Yeah, you'd be up where Ben is, up in the warm.
Yeah, Ben's, yeah.
I get the best of both worlds. I get the heat and the cold. So.
Mark's asking a question. He said, "Do grown men have drama about diecast in Australia too?"
Yes, lots.
Yes.
lots and lots.
Yeah,
there's lots of tissues that have to go around.
Right. Yeah. It's okay to be passionate about the hobby, but you know, let's not get too crazy about it.
At the end of the day, they're toy cars.
Yeah.
You know,
at the end there are toy cars. Sometimes it's hard to admit that. I'll admit, but got to remind yourself.
You just move on to the next. Hey.
Yeah. Yep. So how long have you been collecting?
So look, I've probably on and off collecting Hot Wheels or just diecast in general.
Either or.
So diecast in general, I probably started when I was in high school, so a long time ago. I started collecting a brand that we have over here called Trax. They do a lot of Australian cars. They were cheap. Back when I was collecting, they were cheap. $24, 24, 25 for a model, 143 scale. So pretty good. They were good
Nice.
for the time, you know.
Good detail. Good detail.
Look, you're going back early 90s, so as good as
good for the time.
Exactly. So, but they were all like Australian cars, so yeah, a lot of jealous people.
Yeah.
So you'd have a lot of Australian cars, so Falcons, Holdens, Chrysler, stuff like that. So I started collecting that. Then I got out of collecting those and moved into another brand that we get here, V.I.P.N.
You sent me one of those.
Yeah, so that's I'm pretty sure that's an Australian company. Same thing. Do mainly Australian cars, a lot of race cars. Detail is insane with those.
Yeah.
I went down
the packaging is cool on them too. The car sits on the card like this, you know.
Yeah, so that one was a special edition one, but
yeah.
I went down the rabbit hole a bit too deep and started to get into the 1/18 scale.
Yeah.
And my pockets hurt with that, but then I got out of that and started collect Hot Wheels, and yeah, Hot Wheels, mini champs, stuff like that. And yeah, it's been going ever since, on and off. But
and M2s, right? Because you guys don't get M2s there, right?
So M2s, there is a hobby shop which does stock a lot of M2s, green lights. I think Josh has been when he's been down in my neck of the woods, but it's just ridiculous price, and it's the only one that has it. So it's not worthwhile for me to.
Yeah.
But yeah, like nowhere stocks, which I don't know why they don't stock M2s out here. It's really bizarre.
Yeah.
So,
but you guys are pretty keen, and you guys do have green light in Auto World out there.
Yeah, so yeah, all that sort of stuff. Auto World, Kmart is where we get them from.
Nice.
So, but
and you guys know heaps about Auto World and Greenlight too. I'm
not as much. I don't not as much as Josh and
well, yeah, Josh is he's like a master on them. He knows all the. He probably tell you all the production number just off the top of his head.
Yoda of the green light.
Yeah. Yeah. He's the Sith. He's the Sith of green light.
So look, people have probably seen my posts that I've put up, but I've been getting more into the premium models.
Yeah.
So
welcome to the club.
Like that's Eno.
Yeah, that's an Eno. That's a beautiful Eno too.
Yeah, so that's yeah, might take that case. Might be a bit better. So my name Jade. I'm sure Mark will like that.
Yeah.
GTR.
Yeah, make sure Mark sees the GDI.
So look, I've been getting into those, going down that rabbit hole.
Yeah. They make a really nice, like a metallic. It's like metallic orange one. I remember seeing that Eno.
Oh yeah,
R34.
I didn't purchase that one, but you know, I've got a lot of other ones.
Yeah. So, how do you feel about since we're talking about premium diecast? How do you feel about like Mini GT and Kaido and stuff?
So look, Mini GT, I haven't gone down that rabbit hole of Mini GT yet. Yet.
Looks like
Kaidos.
I got an idea of what to send you in the next box.
Damn it.
Thanks for telling me
that. Kaidos. Look, I've got a couple of Kaidos. Actually, I've got a fair few. I don't. But I prefer the Enos and the Tarmac because they display a bit better.
Yeah, they display extremely well.
You know, so this one, this one's a bit near to my heart, as you'll see. Oh, geez, very hard to.
I have a feeling I know what it is. Yep. Yep.
As I'm sure you know why.
Yeah.
But the detail on these are just insane.
Yeah. So for anybody who doesn't know what that is, that's a Lancer Evolution wagon. And they have those in real life in Australia. And this man is planning to buy one here in a couple of months.
Hopefully.
It'll happen.
That's I think one of your Porsches that you showed the other day had the card.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yes. So that's don't know if you
573.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I reached out to Tarmac Works and they said that they only made 1,500.
1,300?
15.
Wow. Low. Yeah. That's low.
So it's I may ruffle a few feathers here with other people, but hey, it doesn't matter. I actually would prefer to purchase those than the RLC cars. Probably because it works out more cost effective price wise, and you're getting a lot more detail. Like, a lot more. Like, for me to purchase a RLC car in the acrylic case works out to be like $66.
Yeah, it's really expensive for you guys
per car. So I can get these for like $45.
Yeah.
So which one are you going to choose?
Exactly. It's better quality. It's going to display better, all that stuff. So
exactly.
Yeah. On that note, it kind of makes you wonder. It makes you wonder what collecting like worldwide would be if people weren't so concerned about the value, if they just collected the cars that they liked.
Exactly.
And just not worried about the hype because, I totally agree with you. Like my focus is, this is what it shifted to, I'm waiting for them to come out with the next one of these. I'm not finding too much locally, and that's okay because I'm already planning on, the rest of these Tarmac Global 6.4 Paganis that I want to get and, making sure I have all the Tarmac 991 GT3s and all that stuff. Like that. It's just more important to me, It's because I love the cars. I don't really care about the value, and
exactly.
Just kind of makes you wonder, like what collecting would be like. But then again, if like Tarmac and Mini GT and Kaido and stuff was as blown up as Hot Wheels, they'd be a lot harder to get.
Well, that's the thing. Like you just said, it's a lot easier to get these. Like you don't have to. Oh my god, I'm never going to find that car.
Yeah.
Like there's no one buying 6 GTRs or something, and stacking them away for, sell for an extortionary price.
Yeah.
So
it just kind of makes you wonder. You wonder what the world would be like if everybody just collected the cars that they wanted and
exactly. So
but like I said, very low production number on a lot of the Mini GT and the Tarmac and all that stuff. So it's kind of a good thing. It's kind of a good thing they don't have the spotlight yet.
So that's a Stager.
Oh yeah, Nissan. Yes.
With the R34 front end.
Nice. Yeah, I was gonna say the front end looked like R34. But
so
it's got the conversion.
These get a bit closer. These are actually numbered.
Oh yeah,
as
yeah.
well.
Are those diecast or resin? Do you know?
I think let me bang it on the table.
Oh, that's a street weapon, right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I think they're diecast.
Yeah, I never got a clear answer on whether or not street weapon was resin or diecast.
I'm pretty sure they're diecast. I'll just bang it on the table.
Just throw it across the room. We'll see what happens.
So, like, look, they're low production numbers. They're 99, so 1,000.
Yeah, super low.
So that's like low production. But then,
and that explains why, like, a lot of the shops around here, they charge like 50, 60, 65. Even I've even seen 70 for street weapon. They charge a lot.
Yeah. So when
really
you look at that compared to RLC, you know, like
yeah. Enough said.
So, and then I sort of went down the rabbit hole of
Trueno.
Yeah, so sedan,
and a coupe too. That's
nice.
Or
notchback. What you guys call it? I'm not too sure.
Yeah. But
slept on. Nothing too flash. Like they're cheaper, but the detail on these are
That's right. The Trueno was the hatch, and the Levin was the coupe or notchback, right?
Yeah, and I think you could get a hatch in a Levin as well. I think it was the next trim level down.
Oh, okay.
I think so. And I've got two more to show.
Show them off. I'll ask you while you dig that one up. Sean has got a question for you. It says, I heard at one point toy prices down under were high. Is it still high now? Like, how much are you guys paying for diecast?
So main ones vary from place to place. So we pay anywhere from $2 for a main one. And I think they're about $3. I think $3.50 for the short cards.
Wow.
So that's main ones. Premiums are, I don't know about that, Mark.
I'm glad you could see it, Colin. I'm glad you could see the comment.
Are you starting one? So I don't know about that.
Yeah, they absolutely hate them.
Hate them. You know, the prices of those have gone crazy. Just on a side note.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true. Very much true. Premiums are about $8, $8 to $9. Transports are $20. Box sets are $35 to $37. So yeah, it's all over the shop.
Yeah, kind of like us. I paid $7 for a speed machine. I was like, wow.
Yeah. It's I guess it depends where you go, and you know, when they have sales and stuff like that. So
yeah, you guys get a lot of the like buy one get one or whatever, or not buy one get one, but like 10 for $10, you know, something like that.
Never. So this is what brand's this? This is Pico or Time Micro?
Time Micro.
Yeah.
Time Micro makes some good stuff. I got a couple of their Porsches.
So slept on too.
Yeah. Now, granted, Time Micro is kind of funny because they will throw the most off the wall livery on the most non-card that it can apply to. I don't know why they do that, but
so and yet again, these are numbered as well, but
Oh, look at that
So
little MR2.
little MR2 SW20,
Nice.
and they actually have pop-up lights.
Nice.
Like
That is sharp.
there's a little switch underneath you push, and yeah,
Oh, really? On the car, you can make them raise up? That's cool.
yeah. So
That is ridiculous.
very slept on. It's crazy. Like
Yeah.
when I order these, no one else orders them by me, which I'm like, oh, that's weird.
You're like, that's okay. I'll take it.
I'll take it. And yet again, numbered. So
Yeah. Low number.
$5.99 produced. So like,
Yep. Worldwide number. That's crazy.
absolutely beautiful. So, you know, there's a big array than just Hot Wheels cars.
Yeah, for sure. So while we're talking about that, let's get back to that.
Yep.
The Australians, they got quite a peculiar taste in cars. Like as far as, especially as far as collecting. What are some of the things that you guys like really go goo goo gaga after?
It's so good. Any JDM stuff, but I guess that's everywhere pretty much.
That's more the mainstream like, but
Look, as I can't remember who put it up, Hiluxes, Land Cruisers, stuff like that. Just yeah, not impossible to get, but yeah, everyone seems to gravitate to that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
when they come out.
Yeah, of course the Holdens. You guys absolutely go goo goo gaga over the Holdens.
The Holdens, the Fords, you know.
Yeah. Opals. You guys like Opals a lot too. You guys you guys were going crazy over that Matchbox one.
Yeah, so that over in Australia, they're Holden Gemini. So it's a batch as a Holden, but yeah. It's crazy. Like I think I was telling you the other day that Forerunner was peg warmers over here. No one wanted it.
That's so funny.
Like everyone's like, I don't need that, you know.
Yeah, people are climbing over each other here for those things. This is nuts.
So and I guess 2 Escorts, little Ford Escorts.
Oh, and Falcons, Ford Falcons.
Ford Falcons, Ford Escorts.
Old and new.
Everything like that. But look, I'm not going to say that the American muscle cars don't go, because they do, but they're a bit easier to find.
Yeah, for sure. I think I know. I think I know a guy that actually owns a Ford Falcon in real life.
Oh wow!
Just saying.
Just saying. Hopefully an Evo 2 soon.
Yeah, hopefully an Evo 2 soon.
So
yeah, Cosworth 2.
Oh, that's the dream.
Yeah,
I'd love a Cosy, but yeah.
Steve Brecker,
Utes, yeah. So I have a question for you, Derek, which I haven't asked.
Yes, sir.
Obviously, you're a big Porsche guy. Love your Porsches. Where did all that start? Like, because obviously you haven't had a Porsche.
Right. I wish. One day.
Set that bar.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of funny because anybody that's known me for like a long time, like, you know, like years and years, I used to be like big into real life cars. I still am. I just don't have anything, you know, in real life right now that I would consider, you know, really cool, like specialty car. But like Mark from Man Diecast, we actually met through the Toyota Supra community. That's how we met. But I've been traditionally a JDM guy. My roots started with Honda. I still love Hondas to this day. I've owned 4 EG hatchbacks. All of them have different, they're very different stuff done. My first car was an 84 Honda Prelude. My second car was a 91 Honda Accord. You know, just lots of Hondas, a couple newer generation Civic SIs, and then Toyota Supras. I've owned 2 Mark IVs. I've owned a Mark III. I've owned 2 Evo 9s. That's why I'm giving. We've been talking about Evo stuff lately. But yeah, I've always had JDM at heart. And then when I got into collecting, of course I was gravitating towards a lot of the JDM cars, and you know, some muscle here and there. But when I saw, I have a hard time pinpointing exactly the moment, but it was either when I traded the very first Super that I found. I went to a diecast show the next night after I found that, and the first Super that I ever found was the Back to the Future Hover.
Oh yeah.
And I was in total absolute shock, you know, that I found it. But I took it with me. I took it with me to the show just to see what would happen. And you know, that's back when I was doing shows, so I was trading, you know, selling a couple here and there. This is a long time ago. It's like 2019, early 2019, I think. And I found somebody who had the 934.5 Super, the teal one, with the number 34 on the side of it. And I gave up heaps, including that Back to the Future Super, heaps of premiums, heaps of mainlines. I had to have that car. And that was the first like real like Hot Wheels Porsche that I got. And I was in love with it. I must have held that thing in my hand for like 48 hours straight. I'll go to the kitchen and make something to eat, and I had it with me, and I was sitting there looking at it, and I was just like, I was in shock. It was either that moment, or it was when I learned that the RWB 930 Silhouette was coming out, the black one.
Oh yeah.
And I hunted harder than I had ever hunted before to try to find that thing in the wild, and I went like a month without finding it, even more.
Was it that's the black one on the red card? The
yeah.
I think I know the one you're talking about. Yep.
If I can move my head, it's right there.
Yep. I know the one. That was a hard one.
Yeah, I was checking Targets, I was checking Walmarts, I was checking everywhere for this place. And then one day we have a, you ever heard of Pet Boys?
Yeah, that's a auto store.
It's an auto store. A lot of at least the ones here in Arizona, they don't have a parts section anymore, but they used to. Now they're just full auto service centers. That's all they are. But they used to be like an O'Reilly's or an AutoZone. So I decided to start checking those, and I started finding diecast cars, and I was like, holy cow, like good ones. And I checked a couple more times, and like maybe the 5th or 6th one I ever went to, like within a week, I found one on the pegs. I found an RWB, and that car was like, that was definitely the moment that like set off the Porsche addiction. And then I started reading about Porsche. I started, you know, learning about the history of them and all the different models. And I became infatuated, like absolutely infatuated with them. So yeah, that's where it all started. So it was thanks to diecast collecting that I got into Porsche.
Yeah, wow. I've just often wondered where it started from.
Yeah, it's weird, but this has to apply to you and probably everybody who collects. Like when you collect, it just opens your eyes to like so many different types of car models and stuff like that.
100%. That's exactly right.
Can you think of any like specific brand or model like that you didn't give a time of day and then you started collecting and you found it or you acquired it and you were just like, oh my God, this is great?
Yeah, so it's probably not going to be big to you guys, but big to me because we don't get them out here. The Mavericks, the Ford Mavericks.
Yeah,
like as soon as I seen one of those and had got the Hot Wheels car, what the hell is this car? This is awesome. And then I started to look up I go, oh, these are cool. I want one.
yeah.
You know, but yeah, look, there's a couple of cars like that, but yeah, that's probably the main one for me.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I could definitely see that. Yeah, I got put onto Mavericks and even the old Mercury Cougars too. I was collecting those for a while for Hot Wheels, and I was like, man, these are really sharp.
Yeah, yeah.
I like them.
I'm gonna have to do a custom on a Maverick. I'm surprised I haven't actually.
Yeah, yeah, it'd be a fun car to do.
So
Yeah,
I have another question, which I've been having trouble with. Um, the water decal carbon fiber, I struggle to put that on. Like, do you have a technique for that, or
a lot of
like?
them are really thick. They're printed on like really thick toner paper, so they're like really hard to put on.
Yeah.
That's one thing that I noticed.
Okay, cool.
Where
Because
where where are you ordering them from?
so I had I had a big sheet of Tamiya, one which I ordered for a plastic model, and I tried that and it was terrible. I don't know if it had sat too long, like it was old stock, and because it just broke as soon as you put it in the water, you'd start to lay it down, it would just break. It was like brittle.
That sucks.
So then I got some. Where did I get them from? I got it from another place I get my water decals from, and I didn't really find it. It laid great, and it didn't break, but it was just very hard to maneuver it into the positions that I wanted.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Um, there's a shop that's in Australia. I think it's called My Custom Hot Wheels.
that's I just got on and ordered some from there
Did you?
last night.
Their
Yeah, I just
their decals are pretty good, and I know that they offer carbon fiber. And I think I used their decals for the longest. The only thing that sucked was the wait time. The wait time,
yeah
because it's close to you, but far from me. And I used them a couple times. It's got some good stuff, but he prints a lot of his stuff on clear toner. But I think it would still work.
yeah
Um,
you can get it on white.
you should be able to. Actually, I got
Yeah,
some from Jeff, and he printed it on white. So
I just ordered a bunch of decals from that one, not Jeff, the other guy out
yeah,
here, and I ordered a bunch, and then I've gone, oh, why did I order that? I go, Hot Wheels already make that car, so
yeah.
I got a sheet of G Ready decals, which I've got to work out what I'm going to do with.
Oh yeah, yeah,
But
yeah. Yeah, but his stuff is not bad. It's pretty easy to work with. I don't recall ever having any problems with his decals.
yeah,
Are you using decal set too?
I'm using a Tamiya stuff. I don't know what one I'm using. I think it is. It's in a. I think it's a blue label. I can't
Okay.
remember.
Yeah,
uh,
most of us use the testers, the little it looks like a paint bottle. It's in those big displays, but I
yeah,
don't know if you guys have access to those. That stuff works good.
and then also I have trouble. I got decals from over from America and Malaysia, and every time I've sprayed the clear, it's melted the decals or it's bubbled the decals.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know why, but
What clear is it?
it's just normal acrylic.
Huh.
It's really bizarre because my other where did I put my other customs, I get my decals from a guy in Queensland. Perfect, absolutely perfect. I spray the clear till the cows come home. No bubbles, no melting, no nothing. So
Yeah.
very odd.
Yeah, so something with the toner paper, the decal, or the ink or something, just not
Yeah,
agreeing with it.
yeah. Well, I was thinking because it's from overseas, it's not from here,
Yeah,
so uh,
yeah,
it may be our quiz too hot or something, just out of the spray can.
yeah.
But
Do
look,
you guys have access to 1K clear out there, the duplicolor?
oh yeah. Like I could go get the 1K clear, the 2K clear in the cans.
Nice.
That's yeah, I just go to our local parts store and get the cans because it's just cheaper.
Yeah. Yeah. I've never had a problem with either one of those, the 1K or the 2K. Just
Yeah,
it's as good as it gets. It's automotive grade stuff. So it's
yeah,
good.
yeah.
It's
I,
good.
I was thinking about just getting my mate who's a painter to say, just take him a whole heap of cars and just say, hey, when you got a spare bit of paint left over, just shoot
Yeah.
these for us.
Yeah. Give them like 10 cars at a time and have them hang them up and just.
just when you finish painting that car and you got like just that little bit left over, you don't know what to do, just
Yep.
hit them.
Just hit them real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's freaking awesome. So yeah, on that note, when did you start customizing? What motivated you to give customizing a try?
Actually, you did, Derek.
Me, no.
Yeah. All your fault. So
Sorry.
watching just watching you and just a couple of other people too, Hewitts and all that, and just thought, I should probably give it a go. What's the worst that's going to happen? It's going to turn out no good, which, hey, look, they have, and just move on.
Yep, just take it and drop it right back into the stripper.
or just drill another one,
Yep, or do that.
that works too. That's why you buy 4 or 5 of the same main line.
Yeah. While we're talking about that, I'm going to grab my favorite custom that you sent me. It's up here in the shrine.
Up in the shrine.
But I love the way that this thing turned out. I swear to God that these wheels, they look factory.
Oh, the Zonda.
Zonda. It's my favorite one that you made that you sent me. But yeah, the thing's gorgeous.
That's the one I wasn't too happy about.
Yeah, you're tripping, my friend. That thing is gorgeous.
Actually, when you look at those wheels, they look like the tarmac wheels.
Yeah, they kind of do. And that's just metal cast gold, right? You said?
Yeah, just metal cast gold over the factory chrome on the wheels.
Yeah. Yeah, so fabulous.
Those wheels are off the C8 Corvette out of the American.
Yeah, American
one.
scene.
Yep. Just plucked them off a spare one of those and thought, yep, that's what's going on.
Mark said Derek got me into customizing, and then you got Hewitts into customizing because he saw your wheel swap tutorial, and he was like, yeah, you created a monster.
It's all Derek's fault.
It's
all blame Derek.
I blame Jakarta. Jakarta was the person who inspired me to start.
That's where I've gotten a couple of decals from. Insane.
Yeah. Wait, he actually sells decals?
I'm pretty sure that's where I got them from.
Wow. I got to look into that.
Maybe it wasn't. Maybe I've got the wrong person.
Jakarta Diecast. I'm sure you've seen his just insane work.
Oh,
I don't even
consider
him a customizer. I consider him an engineer because he basically refabricates the whole car into something totally different than what it was.
It's insane. I'll just cut this and move this, and
There we go. There we go. Mikey said it right there. Yogi sells decal seats and wheels. Nice.
There you go.
I think he has like pedal sets too, or something like that too. It's just crazy off the wall stuff.
That Jakarta diecast, I've seen EF Civic. He did a sedan, made a hatch into a sedan. Oh my God.
Insane. Did you see that EG hatch that he did that has like the opening hatch and just
how
yeah, it's crazy.
I'd probably screw it up in the first 5 minutes and chuck it in the bin. Done.
Yeah, I doubt I'll ever be that good, like to where I can make all kinds of hinged and moving parts like that. But yeah, it's like maybe if it's a Matchbox moving parts, then we can talk. But
I've just got 2 bigger sausage fingers to do that.
Me too. For years of like working on stuff and not wearing gloves, it kind of took its toll. But
Yeah.
yeah, I can repaint this side and be like, hey guys, look, the door opens.
Hey, I did this.
I did it. I swear to God.
So, look, I know you've been in the automotive trade. Obviously, you've been mechanic and stuff, and I'm guessing a lot of the other guys which collect probably have as well. I'm sure.
Some do, like some, like very, like, but not as many as you would think. Because
Okay.
I worked at automotive dealerships. I've wrote service. I've been a mechanic. I've been heavy equipment mechanic, truck mechanic, all that stuff. Very
Yeah.
few of them like are like into collecting or into the craft that they're making a profession out of. It's kind of weird.
Yeah. Okay. I would have thought there would have been a lot more, but
You would think, right?
you
Would
know,
think.
because if you got that passion, it
Yeah.
would just spill over.
Yeah, I remember when I worked at BMW, I worked with the guy. His name was Joe. I still talk to him every great once in a while. But I was just getting into collecting Hot Wheels, and I found out that he collects Hot Wheels too, but not to the craziness that we do. Like he'll go out and look once in a while, and he'll find something
Yeah.
cool that he wants to keep. He's kind of like that collector, but that's it. I've never really worked with like a super hardcore, like collector, like all of us here. We're a special breed.
I think I was the only one at my work too. So
Yeah.
So I used to do automotive upholstery.
Oh, nice.
So
that's a tricky trade.
Yeah. So I've left there now, but yeah, that allowed me to drive a lot of nice cars.
Yeah, I bet.
A lot of nice cars and a lot of cars I wouldn't drive normally.
Yeah, let alone cars that you would invest fixing the
Yeah,
upholstery in.
I used to drive around like this.
Right.
But
that's funny.
Like, and I used to joke around. I'd go if I put a car in gear and moved it more than a meter, I drove it. So
yeah,
it's I didn't class having to go down the street or driving at it. If I started the car and I moved it, I drove it. So
yeah.
So I've technically I've driven Audi R8s, Lambos, couple Porsches, drag cars. Just a bit of everything. I've done a couple of GTRs, R35s, so a couple of 32s.
Nice.
So they're near and dear to me. The 32s, yeah.
The Aussies love the 32s. They love the 32s.
Just a beautiful car. I know you're a big fan of the 33s, but
yeah, 33s and 34s that's what I love the most.
You can't beat a good 32 when it's done right.
True. Especially if it's got a Godzilla kit on it or something.
Yeah, well, that was coined here. That Godzilla's. So.
Oh. Yeah.
All us.
Thank you guys. Thank you for bringing the beast to our knowledge.
But yeah, look, in terms of car culture and stuff, like over here, it's a lot of JDM, but like I said, that's everywhere at the moment. We have a big 4-wheel drive scene too, obviously, because where we live.
Yeah, because you guys like the Land Rovers and
Hiluxes, Defenders. Hey, Josh.
Yeah, he wants to know if you're a Holden fan.
Not really.
Surprising.
I'm Ford through and through, but the funny thing is, my first car was a Holden, and I learned from my mistakes and never looked back.
Yeah.
But no. And yeah, just touching on that as well. Car prices here are just
Yeah. You guys have a
Crazy.
really cool car tradition there. It's so wide and diverse.
Yeah, it's a bit of everything. Bit of everything.
Ben says you're a Ford guy.
Yeah, I know Ben's got a Ford too.
Yeah.
Good old Barra.
Yeah, Josh says I'd love to get my hands on a Holden Ute SSV.
Yeah, they've gone up in value too, those things.
Yeah.
I mean, because we don't make any cars here.
Yeah. Yeah. Ben says Holden versus Ford rivalry is tense.
It is crazy, you know. I've known people to lose friendships and everything over it.
That's so nuts.
That is so
nuts.
insane. And Holden, by the way, look, hey, I wouldn't be a car guy if I didn't like every car. You know,
Yeah.
I don't have blinkers on. I don't go. I just like this car. That's it. You know,
Yeah.
I can appreciate a good Holden or good whatever. You know,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
Hector asks, I think he's asking everybody, what can you guys say about a Subaru 08 2.5 liter single turbo good cars? What are the issues? Well, yeah, I was gonna say head gaskets and just do bolt-ons and be good with it. If you're trying to like build a monster, build a beast, you're gonna spend twice as much
Stock.
as it would for an Evo. You're gonna spend twice as much, and you're still gonna go slower. So seriously, like you have to do a lot more to Subis to make them as fast as like Evos, because you know that's the benchmark right there is, you know, classic rivalry, Subi versus Evo. At least you know back when I was in it, and
No, it's still going.
yeah. Now it's all gone. Subaru won.
Yeah, it's a shame, but
Yeah,
they probably wouldn't have made as good as what they had if they kept going.
yeah, true.
You
Yeah,
know,
it probably would have been some disgrace like the new Mustangs, which turned into SUVs.
we're actually getting those, the marquees.
I don't understand. Take a classic sports car and turn it into an SUV. See what happens. Yeah, that worked out really well.
It's crazy.
So Colin, if anybody is watching from Australia or even just anywhere in the world, like, what's your advice for people collecting, whether they're new or seasoned, or you know, whatever advice that you might have for somebody? What do you got to say?
Just collect what you want. Don't collect the hype. Don't, you know, oh, I've got to have this. I've got to have this. Everyone else is getting this. I have to have it. Just get what you like. Stick with it. Be polite, courteous to the people in the shops. Goes a long way. And just do your research. Just, you know, find out what times they stock. You know, a phone call doesn't hurt. You know, oh, can I talk to the manager? You know, hi, I'm a collector. You know, I was just wondering when you get stock. Goes a long way.
Yeah. What's a good day? What's a good day to come in and check?
Yeah, like it doesn't
question.
hurt. Does not hurt to be nice or to just ask. What's the worst they're going to say? No.
Yeah. Okay.
No skin off my nose if they say no.
Yeah.
And I guess don't be afraid to go out of town. You know, don't stick to your one. If you're going to stick to your one little area and complain, oh, I could never find anything. Well, you know, that's because you're just in your one little area. You know.
Yep. That's it.
I guess, and as you say, Derek, just network, get friends. You know, hey, I'm looking for this. You know, can I trade you? You know, do you have any spare? 9 times out of 10, people, oh, don't worry, I've got an extra one. How you can have it?
Yep. That's it. Network, develop friendships.
It's probably the best advice I can give.
Yeah. Colin is we've never shaken hands. We've never even stood on the same continent, and we're good friends, and we're pen pals, and we send each other heaps of stuff. It's like,
see, networking.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's easy. If you can't find anybody to like you or be your friend, then there's something wrong with you.
Yep.
All I gotta say.
And there's a lot of people out there which can't.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is a shame.
Exactly, sir. Well, thank you so much for hopping on and giving us your inquisitive knowledge. It was friggin' awesome talking to you, bud.
Yeah, likewise.
Yeah. You let me know what I need to keep an eye out for here in the States for you. I already know, some exclusives, but
yeah, there's some stuff coming up.
Yeah, there's some stuff coming up. Yeah, you let me know what you want, and I'll make sure to throw in a mini GT or two into your next box.
No problems.
I'm that enabler.
Yeah. See, like I said, all your fault.
You're welcome.
No worries. All right, thank you very much for having me on.
Yeah, pleasure, Colin. We'll do this again someday. Maybe we can get. I like to call you guys the three amigos. We'll get all three of you guys on next time and do another Australian talk. Operations Pop Culture is asking, do you have a channel or anything?
No, I don't.
Where can people find you anywhere?
I don't really post that like much up. Like I put up on the Honest Diecast page, Facebook page. When I do customs, I'll chuck them up. But yeah.
You're part of an Australian Facebook group too, aren't you?
I'm on a lot of Australian Facebook ones, but they're very, I don't look at them half the time because, like the White Skyline, which has just come out, you get on there and you see people with 50 of them, and it's like,
yeah,
it gets you a bit down when you're trying to find that sort of stuff, and you're like, how come this guy's finding so many?
Yeah. Most of the time,
why do
I want them too.
why do I want to look on those pages and get disappointed? And
yeah.
So, but it is what it is.
Yeah, we'll keep trying. Andre says Colin should be our eye in Australia. He is.
I don't know. There's not much down here.
Yeah, Colin, Josh, and Ben are all our eyes in Australia, because if you guys notice, a lot of the times, like when I open a diecast discussion and we're talking about kind of like what's hitting and stuff, I'll always say, hey, the Aussie buddies tell me that G and H are already hitting in Australia. I always say that, and it's always from you guys. So
it's usually, I think we're a case or two ahead.
Yeah, you guys are always at least a case or two ahead.
Yeah.
At one point, you guys were like 3 or 4 cases ahead. Which
last year we were way in front, which it surprised me.
Yeah,
and even some of the other things, the premiums and stuff, we're in front, and then you're in front in some. So
yeah,
because I know the dioramas, not the Nissan ones, the other ones, the Truck Day ones, which have just come out. I think it is Zonda.
You talking about Speed or which one?
It's the diorama set.
Oh, the box set.
Yeah,
the one that has the Lamborghini Essenza in it. It's like blue. I think it has a blue Essenza in it.
I'm trying to think. It's got the Audi. It's got an Audi Quattro. I think it's got a Zonda and maybe the Essenza.
Oh yeah. Because the newest box set that's here is the one that has that black. I think it's a black bus transport with gold on it, and then I think it's got a.
That's the one I'm talking about. We've had that too. We've got that.
I think it's got an Essenza. I think it has an Essenza and an Audi, and it's got something else in it too.
Yeah. That Nissan one's going to be super hard to find.
Oh yeah. For you guys, it might be slept on a little bit here because they're probably like the 32, 33, 34 one was so much better and blah blah.
Well, they're technically not GTRs. So
yeah, that's a Skyline box set.
You have to look out for your clients.
Yeah, you gotta look out for the clients. You're not catering to the GTR clients. You're catering to the Skyline clients.
Quick funny story. My sister, her first car was a Ken Mary.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah. And she got rid of it. She paid $2,000 for it.
Wow.
When she brought it. And it was the biggest rust bucket. It was I remember she used to take me to soccer, and I would be sitting in the back seat, and I would look down and see the road.
Oh, yikes.
that bigger holes. But hey, she wishes she still had it. She's like, "Oh, how much are these worth now?" I said, "You do not have big enough pockets to buy one of these."
You don't want to know. You don't want to know.
So on that note, I will go.
Okay. All right,
Unless you
Colin.
want to keep going, I don't mind.
Yeah, I'll probably wrap it up, and I got to clean this place up and get ready for another work week.
Yeah, it's a school night for you.
Yeah, fortunately. Unfortunately.
Okay. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, thanks for hopping on, Colin. We appreciate your definitely your insight into what it's like being an Australian collector and all the stuff that you guys see and go through. And yeah, we'll get you back on here.
Done.
All right, sweet. All right, but
yes, thank you.
Send me a message. Let me know what you need me to look out for. Okay.
Done. All right. Thank you very much, Derek. Bye.
All right, buddy. Alrighty, Colin from Australia. Greg says K Mary is my favorite Super of all time, and I'm a Honda guy. Nice. Nice. Yeah. Colin's a good dude. Yeah, he's been collecting. He's elevated his customizing like quickly. He's like one of those guys that just got really, really good, really, really fast. So yeah, that was very nice having him on and picking his brain about what it's like collecting in Australia. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. What a legend. Operation Pop Culture. It's good to see some folks that are Australian tuning in. I noticed that would have been really cool to see Casey Metal Mania here from Tasmania, but yeah, he's probably got matters to deal with. But yeah, very, very cool having Colin on. I definitely would love to get some more worldwide guests on just to see what it's like for them collecting and enjoy hating skylines. Just to see what it's like, collecting around the world. What are people seeing? What's the trends? What are they going through? It's nice. It's nice. It's so nice. It's nice. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Alrighty, guys. Well, we've eclipsed 2 hours. I'll go ahead and let you guys go. I think it's a school night for just about all of us. So, but yeah, I got some more hunt footage. We'll have to see how much time I can put on an episode. But we're getting there. And yeah, I've just been working on getting this room sorted. Like I said, did the lights today. A couple hours invested into that. So yeah, a little bit wiped. Kind of just want to go chill. But I got to clean this place up first. But yeah. Major shout out again to Josh from Greedy Design. Make sure to check him out over on Facebook if you got Bookface. Go check him out on the Bookface. And stay tuned because I'm gonna be drilling a 510 and doing this conversion on it. I can't wait. It looks like a very, very good product. Super excited about it. So Mark, I'll let you know how it goes too, because I know you'll be interested. All right. And then stay tuned for more releases as well. Back to live hunts. Yeah, I took a break last week. So but yeah, we'll get them cracking again here pretty soon, for sure. Josh, thank you, sir. Trying my best. Trying my best. Hot Wheels hunting our RLC tonight. Who's going to go for the Datsun? I might try to go for it for sure. I might try to go for it. What do you know about 510s? Everything that you taught me. That's about it. That's about it, sir. That's about it, sir. So yeah. Andre says he's going for the Z. I think Rico's going for the Z. No, they will screw us again. Just remember the trick from last time. You got to remember that. But it might be something else. Might be something else. So. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah. I remember that one. Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah. Had a roll cage made out of paper clips, if I remember right. That was old school. Before we got hip to the styrene, that's a lot easier to work with. I think that thing took me a full day just to bend that stuff into place. Rico saying good luck, guys. Skippy, what's up, buddy? How's it going over there? Hopefully all is well. Okay, guys, logging off. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you want me to try to get some more worldwide guests on. Like I said, I love talking to people all around the world, like outside of the U.S., just to see how hunting and collecting and stuff is there. It's just one of the coolest things to me. Back sack. You got a back sack. No, but thanks, man. Thanks for being here. In the words of Chuck from Diecast Media Network, stay fresh, cheese bags. Yes, indeed. All right, guys. Happy hunting. Happy collecting. And remember, it's about the cars, not the money. Good luck out there, guys. Go out there and go get these things that I didn't think I was going to find. And I got super lucky today. So, yeah, go get those. Go get whatever your heart desires. Collect what you like. Collect what you want. Don't worry about the rest. All right? Love you guys. We'll see you soon. Peace.